I sat down in the waiting room and he called me in and he just handed me the piece of paper. And I read it and went, I just remember going, what? It said, you have inherited. And then it's like the rest of it I just really didn't even take in because I was so shocked by those first words. Because I really, truly believed that I did not. I was not going to be symptomatic. I was not going to be sick. And I was not.
What goes through your mind when you get handed a piece of paper that tells you you have a fatal genetic disease?
Well, I was completely blank to start with, probably for 10 seconds or so. And then I had brought a friend in with me who said maybe I shouldn't go in by myself. And when we were originally talking about it, I thought, oh, that's crazy. I don't need any help and support through this because really it's not going to be positive anyway. So we're sitting there and I looked over at him and he was my cycling partner, so like an athletic workout partner. So he knew me very well, but I just looked over at him and he was just bawling. He knew my kids, and so he knew what this meant for them. And he was just in tears. And so I looked over and I thought, holy, I have to make sure he's okay. So I went and got my prescription. I went back out to the parking lot. And then later that afternoon, the kids came home from school. So they would have been 10 and 11 at that time. And I remember just walking down my stairs and there's a mirror at the top of my stairs so I could see myself as I was walking down to greet them from school. And I just went, Lord, give me the grace to carry this thing with grace. And I was just healed, I guess is the best word to use. In that moment, I had the strength to meet my kids. I had the strength to love them, nurture them, share the news in a non-terrorizing fashion with them. So there was no Chicken Little, the sky is falling, and oh my God, we're all gonna, everyone's gonna be sick. So there was just no drama. So it was very much a moment of reverence in my life, or grace.
That's
a lot
incredible.
of people don't want to know that they are sick. They don't want to know that they're going to get sick. I myself was more of the mindset, probably the more that I know, the better I can head this thing off. So I was looking at more like the David Goliath scenario of things. Like, how can I get myself in a position where I can stone this thing, really? Because I'm not interested in being sick.
A lot of people wouldn't be able to do that. Do you know how you were able to do that?
I think because I asked.
Ah.
I asked. And I really knew that I absolutely could not navigate this thing on my own. I knew that. So the whole spiritual component of this journey through life became much more precious and much more real for me in that moment.
Master Your Life with hosts Leaha Mattinson and Dr. Howard Rankin.